Hello. We are live. Yep, and I can hear myself. Magic should be starting up right now. Ah, there you are, Javi-san. It's good to see you. I got 3 people. Woo! I'm glad you can see the game now. We're in Talaria. Talaria! Oh. Let's see. I'm supposed to investigate somebody's death, but honestly, you know, finding a murderer, bringing him to justice, that ain't what I'm about. Let me get that 1,000 unrefined ether. And some overworld skirmishes. Let's do it. That's an overworld skirmish, and gets me ether, so boom. We'll do like 1 or 2 of these, and then we'll get back to story mode. I want to make sure that I get my week stuff done by the end of the week, rather than be like, oh no, totally fine. We have 13, I need 7 more, so I can do like 2 or 3, and then 2 or 3 tomorrow, or something like that. Oh no, did you just fix it? No. Well, good for you, having just fixed it. Okay, maybe we'll go for the quest then. Oh, there's another tower right there, so we'll go here, and then do the research. We want to go this way.
What up, Matt?
Not much, Javi. The other Javi-san is in the chat. Oh, I can hear you when I talk. Very
Bad
cool.
bastard.
Or I can hear me when I talk, however the words
Yeah,
work.
I had to mute stuff.
Got it. Wait, did you say that bastard about Javi-san in the chat?
Yes.
Javi! This is... I will tolerate almost any language, but we can't go calling the viewers bad names. That's awful!
Well, he shouldn't have been called a Javi-san.
It's so mean. There's enough room for multiple people to be called Javi-san.
If I had a say in anything, it would be no to that in any universe.
I mean, I understand the feeling you might have on such a thing, but also you don't have the ability / right currently to do such a thing.
As of now.
I mean when you reach those ultimate powers, if you want to use them for for what I would call the pettiest of shit like that.
Yes. Oh
Wor-
wow.
world hunger? Nah. Saving the lives of those who are dying through no fault of their own? Nah. Making sure everybody is named something other than Javi? Yes. That is what the
Yeah.
unlimited power was for.
Yes, 100% would do that before the other stuff.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, clearly, if I had one thing, it would not just be. It would not be making sure no one else is named the same. But
But if
like,
you had infinite power and it wasn't going away soon, that would be the first thing you
yes,
did.
yes, that would be like one or second thing I would do
Oh my
before
goodness.
world hunger, world peace, and all the other stuff. How do you guys think, please?
I could just imagine someone looking at you and screaming, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "I'll get to it. I'll get to it."
It's on the list.
Yep. Oh no! It turns out that it was some kind. His death was definitely some kind of a conspiracy. I can't trust the school. Who would have thought? Ooh, Shattered Reliquary. But that's not a or I guess it is an overworld activity. Let's do it. I should be at 15 if I do this one. Burn. Burn in the black mana. Oh, which reminds me, to all viewers out there, I have added the Twitter, I think. Please say it's down there. Yes, my Twitter timeline is down there. You can now see my Twitter timeline.
Oh,
So, yeah, it's so cool, right? You can see all that I've said in all of my Twitters from 3 years ago all the way up to now. Mostly, it's nothing. It's like liked videos, I think. I think it has a reference to old videos I uploaded a while ago, but none of those are on anymore, so like you can just click those and it's like, oh, I wonder what this game is, and it's like, nope, you don't get to learn about that. That's in the past. Library, no, store, battle pass. Did this count? It did not, and neither did the other one. So I gotta do normal skirmishes, but I am 800 of 1,000 for my daily, so that's good. Check the map. I want to go backwards, so I can go... I want to go north. No. This way? Yeah, this way. Then maybe do that encounter over there, or that encounter over there. Maybe there's one over there. How's your day been?
That's all right. I literally just decided. I've been meaning to, but because you did a Twitter account, I was like, might as well just do it now.
Oh, getting on Twitter?
Uh, no, I
Yeah.
mean like just create a Twitter account
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I've been meaning to. Because like there's people who I would like to not really follow, but like there's times where like I you know you know how sometimes you're on like Reddit or something and they post like a Twitter link.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I can't see it unless I have a Twitter account, kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have my Twitter account, but I don't. Like, if you look, you'll see I don't really use it the way that one would ever consider to be using Twitter.
Uh,
This quest is awful! Oh, this woman is researching something, and the Homerid have decided to put their eggs here. And so she wants me to destroy all the Homerid and probably destroy the eggs. Oh, that's awful. Oh my gosh, this is awful. Like, this is like a coordinated assault. I'm pretty sure these aren't monsters. Need that one. This is most definitely wrong what I'm doing.
but it's not stopping you.
That's right.
Ew.
Can't stop, won't stop. Not till I get my mana. And now she's watching. She's just watching me get killed out here. Oh my goodness gracious, no. My goodness. Ugh. Looks like I got my dailies done. Now I just need to get my, what's the word? Weekly done.
Okay, so my Twitter account is Javisan3. Uh,
Nice. I will,
I,
let's see if I can try it. How would I follow you?
uh,
I don't think I can do it
uh,
while I'm streaming right now, because that I'll have to get distracted and, like,
uh, let's see if I go to you and there. Wait, I got logged. Okay, I'm logged in now. Got it. Whatever. Let's click on your shit again. Apparently, I am following you now.
Very cool. I will follow back when I figure out how to do that. I'll do it after we finish streaming. I'll try to figure it out in like a real amount of effort. Right now, I just have like my basic. Can I check my Twitter? Okay, I've checked my Twitter. Oh, I'm running into a wall now though. Okay, so checking
The fact
Twitter.
that it says like I just put in like Javi-san and like it just gave me the number 3. So the fact that it just gave me the number 3, I'm willing to believe there is a 1 and a 2.
I mean, Javi-san 1 on Twitch is already there, so yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Jeez. Once again, come on. Oh, no, the mysterious voice said something. I didn't pay attention. Hold on a sec. No, okay. I'll never learn what they said. It's okay. It was only one line, so it's probably not important. I'm sure it didn't tell me how the quest ended. So I think I followed you back.
Mm.
My father warned me about coming here. Oh no, why does this student keep talking?
Because he doesn't know any better.
Yeah, I feel that.
Now that I have a Twitter account, I have to at Hulu support every so often.
Yep.
Be like, why are you so bad? And be like, at Hulu support, why don't you have what's that British Hitler comedy sitcom?
The one that only has one episode that was ever aired
Yes.
because it was about Hitler and it was in, dare I say, poor taste probably.
Yeah. What's
I
the
think
name
it
of it?
was Heil Honey I'm Home or something like that.
Yes. At Hulu support, why don't you have how Heil Honey I'm Home?
I think there are plenty of reasons why they don't, and I think that starting a Twitter mob war about that will not end well for anyone involved. Oh my
But
goodness!
I got a bone to pick with at Hulu support.
Why Hulu specifically? Why not Netflix? Why not any other place?
Ruby works at Hulu.
So the pettiest reasons is what I'm hearing.
Hey, it's a valid question. Why don't they have Hail Honey I'm Home?
I think you know why. Oh no.
Yeah.
I have this Twitch channel flagged as adult, right? Mature audiences only. We talk about things that everyone agrees we shouldn't talk about. Oh man.
It's if nothing else, I say it's always right on that gray zone. Just
I mean, I'm pretty willing to bet it's one of those things that can get you banned. The like you can argue it to them like, hey, like we were just like having fun and doing whatever, but I'm positive they'll be, that the main response will be something along the lines of like, that is not funny.
I mean, whether it's funny or not, it's not really like we're not spouting anything that goes against their guidelines.
I mean, I'd have to read the guidelines and actually
I
check
read the
that.
guidelines. I
Oh,
read the
cool,
guidelines like 3 months back or so.
cool.
Um, the guidelines is usually what you expect. Don't say don't be an asshole.
Yeah, don't be
Yeah,
awful. Don't be
yeah,
awful. Just
yeah. And
don't be
like
awful.
and like yeah, and it's not like one you don't have a big viewer base right now.
I don't
So
know. Javi-san, I mean, we don't know who Javi-san 101 is, so, like, could be anybody.
uh,
I don't want to be saying anything that makes them uncomfortable.
uh, that oh god,
The
hate
one
it.
fan must be protected.
Uh, no, but either way, like even if you had a lot of viewers, it's not like I'm saying like go and harass. I'm personally saying I'm going to do this
Yeah, absolutely.
just for uh
Like, worst case scenario, if I get striked for it, like, it's just a,
yeah,
hey, sorry, can't let you on the show when you talk about that stuff.
yeah,
But,
yeah,
like, yeah.
yeah. But it's like, but at the same time, it's like no one here is saying like, oh my god, go and harass
Oh,
the
yeah.
support.
Yeah, no, I mean, people,
Like no one's saying that, or even close.
everyone's got to live their free life, yeah.
Yeah. and clearly, like from the tone of things of the whole conversation, it was in a joking manner.
Exactly. Now that we've spent 5 minutes protecting ourselves, let's switch off to a different topic. Now that we've spent minutes just going like, we definitely aren't awful, okay? Just please believe us.
Uh,
Oh man. Oh, look at that thing. It's such a big molten Hulk.
uh, you're almost done with Basil, whatever this continent is called.
Oh, this is Talaria. No,
Uh,
no, I'm on like quest 3 of 5 or something like that, or 8 or I don't know. Let's check. Um, the quests. I'm on Act 2 of 3, and there's another like 3, 5 quests, and I'm on like the 3rd quest. So no, I'm not very far in. But it looks like it's a murder mystery that I'm gonna murder my way through to solve the mystery.
murder.
The answer to this clever ruse is murder every single creature that dares to question me and fight me. I am a planeswalker. Who would have expected?
Mm,
There will be no research. There will be no greater information that I garner from this. It will simply be the churn of the warfare and the death of all things that dare question the might of the planeswalker. Death weakens the academy. Just... Oh my goodness, Acolytes of Mishra, come on. I don't know who you people are, but jeez. Let people live. Hello, student. You broke something, didn't you? Experiments gone highware. Please help us get the energies under control. I can do that. Destroy the malfunctioning equipment. Is that this? No. Once I know what the equipment that is malfunctioning and where it is, I'll totally do that.
yes, he would.
Yes. Because I care about such things, obviously.
Yes, like unlike me, who only would do mostly petty things with unlimited power.
I think it's a valid decision to make. Like unlimited power, you got to be really careful with. Like you could be trying to do the right thing and then accidentally ruin so many people's lives. So like you gotta really kind of think about what you're gonna do to help people.
You gotta
out.
think a lot of small scale stuff
Yeah.
to have the least harmful impact.
Yeah. Like you want to help people, you want to do the right thing, but you also don't want to like. It depends on how infinite your power is. Like, there's always that question of it's like, I can make water, and it's like, is it that I'm making water, or is it that I'm like teleporting the water out of some other location and then doing this other thing with it? Because that's an important note. Solving world hunger is a lot less actually viable if you're just moving resources from one section to another. Because if no one was ready for you to do that, it's like all the food's gone. Aunt May, I don't know. The farm will never survive.
Yeah, like I mean, there's always just the whole like I don't know. It's just resources being moved around like that.
Yeah.
Is it always just randomly moved from somewhere, or do you have a say where it's taken from?
Yeah. I'm willing to bet that the more that if it is the transportation one, the more aware you are of the fact that that's what you're doing, the better your chances of being able to control where it comes from. Like, you could probably expand your consciousness to see like an ice rock somewhere in space, and then just be like, I only want the water particles specifically from that ice rock, say X amount, and then like, you know, do that. You know, never mind the fact that you might have just sent that thing hurtling towards an unsuspecting planet full of like its own, you know, people living there. But you know, you can, at the very least, with enough power, you can kind of say this is going here now. But then, like, all day is spent making sure you're putting resources in the quote-unquote right locations. Woo! Stable energies! Oh, pardon me.
Magic surrounds us all.
Pretty sure this is the bad guy.
I knew the Society of Mishra would take interest in Yasu's work. Although, one of those voices belonged to Uthras. I'll put the memorial stone back in storage. Find my old colleague, Emeritus Hemlock, at the School of Artifice. He has something that...
Time to find Emeritus Hemlock. He's in the Western Campus, which is north of me. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Although it is technically west. It is in a section that is to the west of here. Let's see if I can find this boss. This mythic encounter. I like trying to run for them. They're so mythic and encountery. A powerful presence is nearby. I can sense it with my planeswalkings. I got the little booties. They make me go fast. Oh, he's gone. It's gone. It's already gone. There's somebody who is playing this game very, very well. Let's see. Defeat the Society of Mishra. Here's my buddy. I have you. I have you. I have you, but you're weakened, so I might as well. Burn through them. These blue mages know not what they do, and for that I punish them!
Done.
And the Dreadnought's gone.
Oh no, not the Dreadnought.
Those poor Society of Mishra. They were just like, This'll be... Oh no. He's destroyed everything. Come, my warriors. My abominations. What can I do for you today? What can I do for you today?
Drunken sailor.
I'll help you, but I'm not coming with.
Wow, just what they needed.
I get to go into people's brains. That's not invasive. Ooh, I get a new spell. What is it? The Chronosphere. It's not that. I was hoping it did a bit more, but I guess it does close to what it says on the tin. Social artifice. Any sign of the Society of Mishra has infiltrated the School of Artifice. There was more to that, but I lost it. This is a very nice place. It's kind of cool that there's a quest where, like, nothing's happening. I wish there were more zones like this. Hello, Uthras.
Welcome to the School of Artifice. I am Chancellor Uthras.
I mean, like, there's no events. It's
Explore the campus. We have nothing to hide.
Well.
Hey. By the way, we're streaming. I got the Twitter thing set up.
Oh.
Yeah, you can now go and see my past Twitters. All of them.
All two of them?
Well, when I was making videos before, it got used a bit. And also, oh geez, I just took over his brain. Okay. Didn't expect that. It is my personal one, so like it has all the stuff back from like 3 years ago when I started, which was just me liking a bunch of YouTube videos. And then like a few YouTube videos that like I put up. In fact, maybe I should actually look over my tweets and see like, should those even be up there? Because liking videos could be anything. Looks like it's... Oh, okay, yeah. That one's fine. I couldn't remember what Cliffside was, but that one's probably fine. Then, How to Play Wrath and Glory. And then some Jordan Peterson stuff, so yeah. Nothing too out there.
You like Jordan Peterson?
Some of his stuff, yeah. I get the thing about, like, taking responsibility for your own life. Like that, I feel. Why you ask?
I might be confusing him with somebody else.
No, I mean, he got really well known for other stuff too. The less, so in Canada, they had a law that they made, which was like, it was that if a student asks you to use specific like pronouns, you have to do that. And so he went out against that and got really big for a really short period of time. Because he believed that people should have the right to like, not be forced to say words that they don't want to. But yeah. Who did you think he was?
I thought he was Peter Molyneux.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Somebody else. There's a dude that was like really weird on Twitter that was like talking about how like Taylor Swift like is of baby making age.
No, I don't think that was him. It might. I'll admit it might have been, but I do not know about that.
I don't know. I might have been confusing. There's a lot of weird Twitter people, so
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it could very well have or have not have been. I do not know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean that's the thing about everything is it's like um just some people are very weird and it's clear from the beginning. And then sometimes like you like someone and then like all of a sudden the weirdness creeps in and you're like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, and you're like, did they just? Oh, now I. Oh,
I have a
It
record.
hurts me even more.
yep.
But yeah, my Twitter's kind of like my personal one, but I'm just gonna use it for this from now on because like I didn't use it for anything and it's got the same name, so. I don't even know what I'm doing here other than just like going into people's minds.
And that'd be it.
But like there should be more to it, right? Like I should be vaguely aware of why I'm doing this. Because this is a major invasion of the student's personal space.
Yeah, but you're a planeswalker.
I am! I'm also working
Okay.
with the authority of the school, which is essentially the ruling body of this plane. So, like, yeah, I get what you mean, but it's still pretty awful.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
mean,
there's a cult, but of
yeah,
Mishra.
the cult of
but-
Mishra, I've been killing them.
Yeah.
Pretty heinously. Also, the Homerids, who I'm pretty sure are a local species of people who are
Oh yeah, they are
disenfranchised.
definitely sentient.
Yeah, yeah, and sapient, I'm pretty sure, which is a slight difference that matters.
I don't know the difference between the two.
I don't entirely either, but my understanding is a dog is sentient, but not sapient. A human is both sentient and sapient.
So like rational thought.
That's vaguely what I got is like the biggest like argument. I personally don't fully agree with that, but like at the minimum, it helps with the case for being a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they are definitely like they have shamans that wield staff and use magics. They have
Yeah,
a society.
yeah. I destroyed a clutch of eggs. Game was like, do this, and I was like, well, I mean, game's told me to. Pretty sure it's wrong. Positive it's wrong, but hey, the numbers went up. Am I right?
I mean, I 100% believe the planeswalker does not give a damn about anything but the pursuit of more magic.
Yeah, and we as players don't care as long as our numbers go up, which they did. It's like the Planeswalker and us are very similar.
Mhm.
At least when it comes to the game aspect of this.
You tell him, Matt. You tell him how you don't take his shit for granted anymore.
What?
Yeah,
I
you
thought I
tell
was-
him that.
Wait, I thought I was just agreeing with Flatline.
I don't know. I'm agreeing with Javi.
Okay, I guess I did good?
You tell him, Javi.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the memories over again. Of course.
You know, I was thinking a while ago about how like
Am I back? Yeah, it looks like I'm back. And am I
You're
in?
back.
I am back. Hooray! But not fully back, I'm betting. I'm betting they're not gonna... Oh, yay! They put me back in my instance! Cool. I don't know what that was, but I guess my internet sometimes it just take too much by having, you know, so many different tabs open all the time.
Society is onto you. No more memory searching from here out. I hope you are ready to fight.
Flatline, you still there?
Eh.
Okay, yeah, okay.
What do you want from me?
What does one want from me? Testing. Yeah, okay, we're good. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Okay.
They're activating Thrawn pylons. Stop them immediately.
I don't know what a Thrawn pylon is. No! This school was so kind! So good! It was just like a nice chill place to hang out at. Now, all of the, you know, Robot House or whatever got a hold of it.
Robot House!
Robot House! I was trying to hit them, but whatever. Throw down my powerhouse. Get myself some mana. Throw down my powerhouse.
What was that? How's that one song go? Some like Havana, Savannah.
That's one of the pylons down.
I forgot how that song goes. But, like, I'm not a big fan of that song though. Like, I only like that one line in the whole song.
There are tons of songs where it's like that for me. I just love this. Sometimes there's like one lyric and I'm like, that's all I needed. I'll listen to the whole 8-minute track for that one line.
Yeah.
And if I
Like-
miss it, I'll go back because I know exactly where it is.
I
Yet-
don't care for anything about the one line in the Guilty Gear song.
Like that 20-minute soundtrack.
Yep, I just only care about that one damn soundbite that
Yeah.
says that is bullshit blazing.
That's awesome.
Like I forgot. I forgot who did it, but like it's not like an old song or anything. Maybe like a year or two. But like the rest of the song or the majority of the song is like kind of rap, or so I'm not big into it. So like I really just like that one part in it.
Yep.
So that is bullshit blazing.
Oh yeah, definitely that song.
So I'm gonna say something about Talaria that I'm noticing is not the same with the rest of the realms. It seems like an overwhelming percentage of the people who live in Talaria are anti the Talarian whatever this is.
Yeah.
Am I fighting for the bad guys? Like, specifically in this one?
You know what they say, Matt. Fuck if I know.
Rome wasn't built on an egg.
Rome wasn't built on an egg. You might want to talk to Remus and Romulus about that. I think an egg was involved in their original thing.
We will never know.
Yep, world will never know.
A
What is
one,
one?
a two, a three.
My favorite thing, Julius Caesar, who died well over 30 years ago.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean those words are correct. Yes.
I love that one so much. Just like that is technically correct, but also
Technically, it is correct. Let's implying that he came back to life recently.
There's a lot of black mana being used to blow everything up. Is that just because I'm the necromancer and and whatever your primary is what ends up attacking you in this game all the time, or is that like, is there some kind of secret like campaign ending like, black
No.
mana growing out of control thing going on in this game?
No, like and
I mean the main villain seems to be a
like
green-
it,
She's
Yeah,
green
no.
black. She has the
She's
purple. She has the purple smoke surrounding her whenever she uses her powers.
Okay.
Like she's got green clothes and she does green spells, but she keeps creating these. Everything that she creates occasionally has black involved in it, and she has the black like aura going on. Unless it's different for everyone else, based on what your first character class is, which would be really interesting on a very low level kind of thing. It would be really cool for me.
this is just different levels of wrong.
And that is bullshit blazing.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time in normal voice?
That is bullshit blazing. We were
Okay.
talking about song lyrics that you only like one part, and
Yes.
that is it.
Yes. I thought you said, and Matt is bullshit blazing, and I was like, that is such an awesome thing to say, but why?
That is bullshit blazing. Bullshit blazing.
Oh, it's great.
Like I don't even understand. Like I love the accent they say it in too. Like it's so great, so dumb. Like I don't care about the rest of the song or the game or anything else. But man, oh man, do I absolutely love that part of that song.
Yeah. Oh, so right. So to reiterate, it that is normal for the game. Then, is you've been constantly harangued by these black spiders running around everywhere.
Black spiders.
These things, the experimental spiderlings, kind of thing. Like black mana creatures keep showing up in your game, right? While you're
Those-
doing other stuff.
Spiderlings aren't black; they're artifacts,
Oh, okay.
I believe.
So I just
That makes sense.
I just read this little article. Oh my god, it's a roller coaster stuff.
Why did the woman have a case of the greens?
Nah,
Ho
nothing.
ho ho! Green giant.
The doctor though, it just looks it just Thanks. You don't get it, dude. It's just
Oh, it's the union of flesh and artifacts.
it just
Yeah. Javi's still got it.
alright. Okay. Alright, no.
You all right there, bud?
That's like one of the funniest jokes ever.
Really not, but all right. I'm just glad you're still able to find joy in the misery of others.
Exactly. Alright. Oh, it's so nasty as well.
Well, I completely broke Javi's train of thought.
Oh no. Okay. So this article reads as woman discovers her son's bride is her long lost daughter.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
God, that's
and then,
that's gotta suck.
yeah, but then like stuff happens, finds out, and then announces that her son is also adopted.
Oh, so it's okay then?
Yes,
Well, that was a roller coaster. You are correct.
I clearly left some stuff, a little bit of stuff out, but like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, like she's like, what? Like she notices um that the bride has a birthmark on her hand, and it reminded her of her daughter that she had to give up. Uh, and then she asked the if the bride's parents if she was adopted. They said yes, and then she's like, oh, yeah, kind of thing. She mentioned what's happened. I believe there was a DNA test to confirm, and then you know, and then it's all like, oh, but my son is adopted, so it's all good. Clearly, there's
What
more.
if she didn't lead with that?
Hey, Hooks.
I had a cool thing all planned out for when I joined, but when I joined, you were already talking, so I couldn't do it. Now it's just too late. And yeah,
Do
It's
it,
okay.
Hooks.
It's
No,
okay.
it's
We'll
too
just
late.
we can wait a bit and then you can come back on. Just like
I'll
go
do
off
that.
in like 5 seconds, and then everybody in the stream can enjoy whatever it is.
Well, it can't be 5 seconds. It's got to be unexpected.
I mean,
But
sure.
I mean, there's always a chance that we're gonna be talking when you enter.
It's a risky play. It was a risky play, and I lost. I lost the gamble.
It's just great. Ow, jeez, a potato.
Well, I'm a little confused now, but okay.
I just heard a little potato.
Yep, potato. So apparently, the objective of this quest is to go into an old man's memories and destroy them, so that he doesn't remember anymore.
I don't want to remember anymore.
I would like to bring up again, I'm supposed to be the good guy of this story.
Not if I can help it.
Is this against that guy's will?
All right, I'm out of here.
Is it against his what?
His will?
Yeah, I'm in his head, and I'm destroying his memories.
Yeah, no, but like, is he like, it was fine to do this?
This is the quest! You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. So are those like the thing you're fighting supposed to be like brain cells?
Not quite, but yeah.
This is memory, and they're spider memories.
Yes. Speeder!
Bitter. Like, I feel like you defeat the Green Planeswalker. She's like, I was trying to deliver medicine to thousands of people. And then you're just like, don't care, give me spells.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, give spell.
Hmm.
We're going into the arena, boys. For the glory!
I have never felt a loss greater than that shock box.
That raises, like I believe you have a conscience sometimes, but
Yes, because that shock box, dude. At that moment in time, it was my everything. Like, I did not know how I could live without it in that moment in time.
Boom, done. These
Like,
bosses
maybe
are...
one day you might experience something of that nature, Lee. of magnitude and stuff. But until then, I mean, I don't like.
Javi, you scare
We-
me.
Yes, Joda, I trust you to take these artifacts of extraordinary power that I could use. Yeah, I guess they got a chronosphere out of it.
What's that? Spells? Spells?
Yep, I got a chronosphere.
Da, 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 da. I swear to you. Oh, Lee, I created a Twitter account. So sooner or later, I'm going to start at Hulu support.
Just to piss off Ruby?
Yep.
You're a good brother, Javi.
Matt said like that was a petty thing.
And by good, I mean, why?
I mean, Javi, in my defense, you had a very specific way that you couched this statement, which eventually led to the involvement of Ruby.
I mean, otherwise, I wouldn't at Hulu support.
Yes, but I'd said the petty thing before I'd learned such information.
Oh my god. You think they're going to eventually allow 3 colors?
I hope we get 5.
I think they will.
Go complete some skirmishes involving the Society of Mishra. Oh, I guess all of these are about Mishra no matter what. But I'm gonna go here and do these 3. Well, maybe Talaria just hasn't been tagged with what each skirmish is about yet. No, I'm not doing this one.
What?
I have to pick up a mana orb and shove it into a portal 4 times. I'm not interested in doing that one. This one is not going to do this one either. I only want to do the ones that have to do with the Society of Mishra right now.
Where did you learn spells like that?
Maybe.
Artifact creatures are overwhelming.
Damn it, okay.
I need your help. Okay, I can draw defensive wards, but I'll need you to charge them.
Here's a word. Charge.
That's the
Come on. There you are.
Yes, that's it. Only one ward to go.
From here.
The third ward is charged. I doubt they'll like that. The wards should hold for now. Thank you.
Talaria is literally like waiting to fall apart, basically. Here we go. This is where I needed to be. So many mages.
Show them the meaning of death.
For serious.
Show them they cannot take you apart. Piece by piece.
Bone by bone, victual by victual.
I don't know what vittle means, but yes.
Yeah. I don't know what victual means either.
So you just said a word, you don't know what it means?
Oh, don't act like you've never done that.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
I say words I don't understand the meaning of all the time. I understand vaguely the context of the word, which, like, victuals is either something you, like, eat or something like that.
Ah, you fool. It actually means potato.
Yeah,
A case of the
something you
green
eat.
potato.
Yeah, something you eat. Sounds like something that comes from the body, though.
Yes, a case of the greens.
The butt greens, some would say. Ah? Ah?
Now, yes. Fool. You are no gun snake. You cannot defeat me.
For serious, I'm starting to believe you guys just made up Gunsnake.
I didn't mean him.
Huh?
I said he's not Gunsnake. He
Right.
thought he was a Gunsnake, but he was not.
Let's see. Special skirmish. Ooh. Well. Clicky success? What?
Clicky success?
Yeah, it happened when I talked to the person.
I don't know what that means, but it's funny.
Same.
Hey, what up?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, we streaming just so you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
God.
I was
One
watching the stream, debating whether or not I wanted to come in or just play video games, when I heard you talking shit about Gunsnake.
Nope. I found it and I didn't see it and I clicked and he's gonna kill me.
Oh, wait, there is a
Here.
Gunsnake?
It is Gunsnake.
Oh, no!
And I don't know if I can beat him.
Can you show
course
me
you can't.
Gunsnake?
Yes. I shall show you the glory of Gunsnake.
Let me know when you're showing it so I can do a quick change out. I'm currently
It's right
fighting
here.
dozens of monsters. Okay.
It is Gunsnake.
This has to be fast.
Gunsnake.
Okay. That was okay. I barely saw that image. Nope.
Any
Okay, I see it. I see it. Okay, cool.
All right, might be able to one-shot it.
Sounds good.
One of us going down. It's a duel.
Can't wait to watch it kill you.
It
Get him, Gunsnake.
missed. Okay. I'm hiding. I'm hiding. Shielding. Fucking running.
For the fans out there, Flatline is playing Tales of Majayal.
This is
Go,
actually-
my minion!
This is actually surprisingly a lot like the gameplay of Dead by Daylight.
Nope.
Mostly running away from a powerful adversary you have no hope to defeat.
That's true, it's true, it's the truth.
Aha! I caught him. He is diseased. Now one of us is going in for the kill. Oh, it is Gunsnake. It is Gunsnake.
One
going
of us
in
is
for the kill.
going in for the kill, and it is Gunsnake.
Okay. As long as this doesn't miss. Yes, I killed Gunsnake. All right. Gunsnake has been defeated.
Boo. That's not the outcome I wanted.
I don't give a shit.
You know, that's the outcome many wanted.
I'm a Gunsnake stan.
Gunsnake has been defeated. Like, I was 4 levels above him, too. Jesus. He still really destroyed me.
Maybe you should just get the Gunsnake build.
Yeah, just build yourself like Gunsnake.
Yeah, I do the build and I do nothing, and I don't understand it. Like, I know the character it plays, and I cannot do jack.
You actually can do a Gunsnake build.
Yeah, like, I don't know what makes Gunsnake itself so powerful. Like, I do not understand it.
That's funny.
From a bygone era, it slithers. It is brutal. My worm that walks helped.
Do you mean a caterpillar?
No, my worm that walks.
Centipede?
So it has legs.
Oh, I don't know if y'all are joking or not.
Millipede.
No, I mean, the joke here sounds like the fact that you're calling something a worm when it walks. If it walks, it not worm.
That's a D&D enemy, y'all.
Uh-huh. Well, then D&D is stupid.
I mean,
Whoa, whoa, that cuts deep, man. D&D's like the only thing I care about.
They had a monster that was just pretending to be a stump with a bunny on it.
That was Pathfinder, but yes.
Was that Pathfinder?
That was Pathfinder.
Huh.
I know my RPGs mostly. Well, partly.
I thought they got that from D&D. I know they had to invent some of their own stuff.
I like the flumps.
Yes, flumps.
Do you know what sound they make?
Is it flump?
I think it's flump, yes.
I like the D&D comic that had them in it.
Order the
Sorry
stick.
about Order the Stick.
No, the weekly roll. We're just like, what magic surge, baby? What the
Oh.
fuck? And then just a flump and it goes, just starts screaming.
Nice.
That's right, I remember that one. I just binged all of that after you guys showed me it the other day. It's funny. And surprisingly, I'm so excited to play half of those characters. You know? Like, that's a really cool concept.
Is Weekly Roll the one with the Paladin, the
Yeah.
Halfling Druid, or Gnome Druid, I guess? Yeah. They're all pretty
And
cool.
one of the last couple added a Celestial Warlock where their patron looks like Old Testament angels, like the ball of wings with several eyeballs thing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, why did I not think of that before? That's one of my favorite things about angels, and it never occurred to me like, oh, just play a celestial warlock whose patron is an old timey angel.
I really love that, and it's like, yeah, shit myself. No lie. It's not gonna happen.
Single most traumatic event of my life. Also gave me superpowers. I guess that's most ways people get superpowers. It's almost always the most traumatic thing that happened to them, but hey, I gave them superpowers, so.
I'm sure you have examples, but I currently can't think of any. Like, Spider-Man got bit by a spider. Batman, like, didn't get
Batman
superpowers.
doesn't have superpowers, so why did you think
But-
of him?
Because he definitely had the most traumatic event happen in his life. and Superman
Becoming an
Su-
orphan, that's passe. Everyone does that.
and,
Batman needs to get over it.
and Superman, like, just won the
His-
lotto.
Planet died. If you think it's traumatic to lose your parents, imagine losing your entire planet.
I don't know
And then
if
didn't he only get superpowers because like our son is like good for his genes? or
Yeah,
something?
but that's not
but also
the direct results of that is not the direct result of the traumatic event. Like Spider-Man getting bit, that's the direct result. And that's what I'm considering the thing. Like indirectly.
Also, Superman's entire planet died, yes, but like he was happily adopted. So like he still had a really loving, kind family for
I guess it is a little hard to like be traumatized by like, oh yeah, like you never knew them, but your entire planet died. And it's like, oh, okay.
If
What'd you make
anything,
for dinner?
if anything, the trauma happens later when he finds the under ice fortress that
Yeah.
has his dad like downloaded into it. It's like, son, let me tell you all these things that you should feel bad about.
And Superman's just like, I do because I'm like a fucking Boy Scout. I'll feel sad because an authority figure told me to.
Why didn't you download mom's consciousness into the thing, Dad? We don't talk about that, son.
we
were
we had a pretty
having a
rough
little
patch.
lovers quarrel at the time.
The few years up to the destruction of your home planet.
Yep. We got 5 peeps, by the way, on the or 4, I guess, because I'm one of them. But yeah, we got 4 now. That is
Yeah.
double 2.
I really
So
like
awesome.
how dumb the new Superman one is. That like apparently they're like, oh no, our planet's being destroyed, so we're gonna save Zod and Superman, and we have the capability to do it, but we're not gonna save anybody else because meh. And
They
it's just
saved
like,
Zod in the newest Superman stuff?
yeah,
Dang.
like while the planet was like apparently exploding, they're like, we're gonna put you in prison for the rest of your life, and it's like, but the planet.
Oh, okay. I thought
It's
you
like-
meant I thought you meant that like they changed it so that like they're just like Zod, quick. I mean, he did do good work before all that happened. Also, they didn't know,
like,
did they?
why did they save literally anybody else?
I mean, my understanding is like it was like huge corruption. Like the council that was in charge of the planet was like nothing bad is happening, and then they found out that Jor-El was like gonna do some.
Honestly, yeah, with the climate change debate, are you surprised that there was a planet that was just like, we're not blowing up. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Not that. I just like, why Zod? That's my question. Why?
Because,
mean,
they,
what-
because they weren't gonna kill him and they didn't believe the planet was gonna blow up. That's
Yeah,
it.
like they didn't think that they were saving him from the destruction of their planet. They thought they were sending him off on a
Yeah.
I don't know the specifics. Like what, on a spaceship they sent out into space?
I think it was like a void ship. Like it was supposed to end up in the void or something. It doesn't matter. Like we can look it up. We can look it up.
Right.
Or
Like
not care. One of the two works.
It kind of just sounds like he like got keel hauled, and that just happened to be convenient.
I don't know, in all honesty. Like the way I remember it is that's how it went down. But honestly, that planet also had Superman snap his neck and feel real bad about it. So, oh,
Yeah, DC did some weird shit with their everything.
the weirdest. They killed Superman.
I mean, that's why I don't like whenever they try to do anything serious, because like only their fun movies are like good. Like Birds of Prey was enjoyable because like
Nice to meet you.
right. See, like in the new DCU, like DCMU, whatever we're calling it. Like the only thing I liked so far was like Birds of Prey, because it's like, okay, this is at least fun.
Yeah, Birds of Prey is pretty good.
I am glad to hear that Birds of Prey is good. I did not watch it.
Yeah, it was good. Wasn't like best thing in the world, but you know, it was solid.
I'm also like totally. You give me any sort of just like girl power, anything, and I'll be like, yes, please, give me more of this. Three women of differing alignments coming together to kick a bunch of men's asses. Awesome.
My favorite part was the Huntress, like practicing her lines.
Wait, is that literally all that movie is?
It's not all the movie. I mean, it's mostly, honestly, the other two characters aren't that much important.
Yeah.
Like, their subplots. It's mostly about Harley.
Harley Quinn adopts an orphan, but that's the movie.
Is it Batman?
No.
No.
No, I try to remember if they even mentioned Batman. It kind of more had the feel of just like the Joker was like an infamous mobster, and so no one was gonna touch her while they thought they were dating, and then she breaks up with him, and she gets in big trouble because of that. Because now everybody wants to kill her. Can.
She was an asshole.
Yeah. She's like, am I a villain? I can't remember what her accent of that movie was.
That was relatively close.
Hey, I just realized that in this one, the quest is to take hatchlings and give them over for research, literally ripping them from parents.
Oh god, you're doing stem cells now?
I don't know.
I am looking forward to the new movie, though. I will say the new Suicide Squad movie. Like, I like so far the premise behind it. Just let's see how many will die. Like, and also they have Starro as a villain, which was confusing to me. So,
Did you say Starro or Charo?
Starro.
Oh. I want Charo to be a villain.
I don't know who Charo is.
I don't know who Charo is?
No.
Did she shake her maracas?
I'm act so incredulous. I don't know why you're so shocked that I don't know that.
No, it's one of those like I've seen her reference in things very often. I couldn't tell you why Charo was famous. You know?
Is this an actual DC villain?
No, not at all. Oh, Starro maybe. Charo, no.
Okay. For a second, I was like, what?
I wish I had context for you, but I don't. She was like a lady that was a singer, maybe, who like had a really thick Hispanic accent.
I mean, whatever with that all, but like, I was just surprised that like they had a villain whose like thing was maracas, and it wasn't more on the nose by calling it like, Morocco Lady or something like that.
Yeah, no, this
Alexa,
was a real
stop.
person.
Okay, because like Calendar Man's a thing, so like Morocco Lady sounds like well within the bounds of naming conventions,
I was making a very bad joke, but once again, our pop culture touchstones are so wildly different.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
Yeah,
Oh
you
no!
probably don't want to know about all the trash that I learned about.
So, it made giant monsters. Apparently, if you take enough babies in this game and you fuse them all together, you get giant monsters.
I think that happens in real life too.
I don't know.
I mean, the amalgamation of 25 human babies isn't going to be pleasant.
Amalgamation.
But it will be powerful.
Sure.
Right? Invader Zim taught me anything, and it didn't. It's that combining a bunch of babies into one monster it's very effective.
When did that happen in Invader Zim?
In the comics.
No, that was in the show. There's the episode where he was suspicious of babies, and then it turns out that there was actually an alien race that looked like human babies that were planning to take over the world. And when he fought them, they combined into a big baby golem.
Oh.
I think it was one of the first couple of episodes, actually.
I don't remember it in the first few episodes. I do remember when he ate all the humans so he could have all the organs.
Oh, that's scary.
Right? That episode actually legitimately scared the crap out of me as a
I
kid.
did not watch it for a few years.
Like, it was legitimately horrifying and grotesque. Like, God. For someone who like saw a lot of Ren and Stimpy when he was really little, like it's pretty hard to like really gross me out, you know.
And yet,
Yes.
the concept of humans being eaten alive so an alien can pass for one.
Well, he didn't eat them alive. He just took their organs and left them, like just replaced them with stuff. Like it was just kind of like him as just like a big sack of organs that was somehow terrifying to me. Like. Ugh. Like those lines were funny, but just stuff like "I have 4 spleens" is just like, where in you are those spleens? Is it just a pile of organs? That's not how organs are supposed to work.
The answer was yes.
I'm surprised. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, that tracks.
I mean, do you get horrified?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really don't like horror movies. Like a ton. And like blood. Just like if you show me a scene
so it's more-
of like a
so it's
tube
more
of
like-
blood.
So it's more like straightforward gore that you're squeamish about.
Straightforward gore is pretty bad for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess for me it's don't make me think. Like if you don't actually show me it and it's just like, yeah, some horrifying thing is happening, I'm like, oh no, my brain's gonna fill that in. That's not good.
Nah, when you show me a horrifying thing, my everything goes into like I guess it's because it wants to fix the situation. Because like if somebody is bleeding, I can do that because my response is like, oh, I need to be in doctor mode, and like I might not know exactly how to fix it, but I can put pressure places and wait. You know.
Whereas when Zim steals organs and replaces them with random things, you're like, well, the kids are still alive. It's fine.
No, it's like I mean, the kids were alive. It's fine, but also it was like that. It was just real fast, I guess. You know, it was just like click, click, done, and it's like, that's not too bad.
Mm.
Nope, could not watch the show for many years after. Had nightmares for literal years.
Oh no!
I mean, I mean, I was that fucked up kid who would get nightmares but still want to watch the things that did it. There was an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark that gave me nightmares for a solid week,
Which
and
one?
I never stopped watching that show. It was like, I remember so little of it. It was like the like if you drew a chalk circle, like this creepy dude in a robe or something came out and like snatched you, maybe. Like I remember so little of it. And I don't know in hindsight what was scary about it. Just like, he can come from anywhere if you draw the door. And then my parents were like, just don't draw the door then. And I'm like, that didn't calm me down for some reason. like it literally can't hurt you unless you fuck with it, Corey. What's wrong?
Demon scared me. Don't
Well,
know why. I don't even remember. It was some kind of wood demon that came out of cabinets or some bullshit. I don't even remember, but it was made out of wood.
I mean, wood is pretty
Portal
scary.
1 down! The white portal has been closed.
Do you think they're all right down there, Roar? They've been awfully quiet.
That's weird. When I closed the black portal, it had green monsters coming out of it. Why? Why did it feel that way?
I don't know. I was legitimately going to respond, and then that I felt that burp coming, and I'm like, no, that takes precedence.
It, in my ears, it went in such a way that it was like you would come up to my ear and done it. And I was like, why did it do this? No one else talking is it like this. Why for Belch?
I mean, I'm just really good at belching. I kind of wish I were joking, but I get compliments on it a lot. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever been complimented on. Is people will be like, "That was a nice burp," and I'm like, "Okay."
I was gonna
I'm
say,
just clearing
go
the
win
gas out.
awards.
I've won awards.
Go win awards. Go do it. Become the gastro champion of the world. I don't know who these apprentices are, but I do not appreciate them watching me fight for my life while they scream about how spectacular it is. I don't even know what their silly job. I guess they're trying to test closing portals or something with mana orbs, but come on, guys. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous.
That's why they have you doing it.
Let's just teleport ourselves instead.
They could have just teleported themselves instead. Don't know how that works, but they could have. Uh-oh. Did I freeze again?
Nope.
Now blue creatures are coming out with the green portal. Something's wrong. Something stinks of plains runners.
You get progressively more bad in your descriptions. Planes talkers.
well, y'all were planes walking. I was planes sprinting.
He's planes tripper.
Oh, that actually sounds cool. I want to be a planes tripper.
No, you don't, because I know who the plains tripper is, and you don't want to be him.
I mean, it kind of just sounds like you hop through dimensions, but like with drugs.
Honestly, I feel like Planes Tripper is something Planeswalkers used to insult each other with.
Yeah, it sounds like you fell through the portal by accident. I thought so there's this planeswalker. He's like a devil. He got his planeswalker powers, and the first thing he did was he went up against like one of the oldest planeswalkers, the vampire, and he was like, "I'ma beat you down," and the vampire like flicked his wrist and defeated him instantly.
Boy, you be Planes tripping.
Yeah. That's why when you said I want to be a planes tripper, I was like, no, you don't. Not in the context I'm thinking of.
I mean, realistically, I would be a planes tripper.
I don't think so. If you had
I would not.
tons of power,
I would not be a competent dimensional traveler.
I don't think any of us would, but there's no real training for it, so you're in good company.
I mean, I feel like the traveling part is easy. It's like handling the relations once you get there.
Exactly. Like, I feel like I would be the planeswalker who'd just be like, I'm gonna hang out in my realm. I'm good.
If you're lucky enough to have your own realm.
I mean, is it really that hard to make a pocket dimension?
Okay, maybe you were right. Not put too fine a point on it, but the planeswalker you meet when you get to your meditation realm is like, wow, these aren't a thing.
Aww.
So, yeah, no.
So honestly, I feel like I would just like, yeah, I wouldn't like travel to other realms in like a mass power. I would just be like, oh, I can just like hang out in a pocket dimension no one ever comes into. Yeah, I'll just be there.
I don't know if I had a mass power, but I would definitely hang out in other dimensions. Possibly until I killed Squee. If I learned that my landings could kill people, I would probably stop planeswalking. I would like try to figure out how to do it without hurting people, you know?
I feel like I would just be like, oh, time to start a delivery service.
You want Tolarian nachos? I can get you Tolarian nachos.
50 mana orbs.
So you'd just be like Kiki's delivery service, but with planeswalkers instead of a witch.
Shiv Gabo cakes? I have Shiv Gabo cakes.
I am pretty sure that is a real way to amass wealth and power as a planeswalker without hurting anybody.
I agree, but also think of how much time you have to... You'd have to get other planeswalkers in on it. You know, you'd have to get others to agree to do this, because otherwise
right.
you gotta do it
Because
yourself.
you look more valuable.
Right. You would have to at least start off working pretty hard, though, because, like, do all of the realms know about the other ones? Like, they only know about the other ones because of planeswalkers, right?
Yeah.
You go to a rich wizard like, hey, Wizard B wants thing C. I have a deal. And then you just be teleporting between places. Boom.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I when you said delivery thing, I instantly thought like Grubhub, and I was like, this is going to cost so much time and effort on your part.
No. A little too small. Intergalactic power. $12.99 food delivery.
I mean, it's free in real estate.
I mean, of course, Lee was instantly thinking of the most bougie way that he could capitalize on his power.
That is like, why go through all this trouble of this, like, oh, we're gonna murder all these people and do all these things? No, just delivery service. Like, teleportation would be the easiest fucking power to, like, in the real world to get, like, rich on. You just teleport people between places. Some rich asshole wants to go to fucking Guam. Boop, boop, boom.
I mean, I feel like inevitably, though, you're going to be doing evil because most people who need help of that caliber probably aren't doing anything okay.
I mean, not to... in no way do I think the idea is very cool, but I do gotta agree, in the Magic universe, there is going to be a lot of, like, so, where do you get these exotic items? And you're like, these are questions I'm not sure I want to answer, or work with you anymore.
No Planeswalker delivery service.
Sorvis.
Oh, so you just tell them straight up. I just feel that in this kind of a world, eventually someone would like try to trap you, just try to steal the essence of planeswalkerdom from you, like because they're a dick.
You fucking murder them.
I mean, if you could, yeah. I'm much more paranoid than you are on these things. Like I would be like, the threat is not just the planeswalkers. That man over there with a dagger, who's like homeless and has nothing, like literally cannot harm me, he is a threat. That's my level of like.
I mean, it's not like planeswalkers are immortal, right? They can't just be like stabbed.
I mean,
Right?
you have enough magic power though to just like make that not a problem, though. You know.
Mm.
Like, there's literally abilities planeswalkers can use, which is just like, no damage can happen in this area while I'm here. And it's like, or at least in the game there is. In the storyline, planeswalkers are like, I'm just like you and everybody else.
I mean, they're planeswalkers by themselves are just very strong. So
Yes, 10,000.
and it's not like a lot of them are like hiding because Nissa's just there, you know,
Mhm.
hanging out in that village. I think the only one that was able to really successfully steal the spark was Nicol Bolas, and if Nicol Bolas is after you, you're probably fucked regardless.
I definitely gotta say I would be the Pawn Luring of Nicol Bolas. I would instantly put all resources towards taking that out.
You and a lot of other planeswalkers, yes.
like every planeswalker, I think. Like, I would literally show up in front of you and be like, "Hey, I just learned about this guy named Nicol Bolas. He wants to steal our sparks. Are you in or what?"
Is it just me, or does Nicol Bolas not sound like a very threatening name?
I mean,
That
I'm
does
sure
that.
it doesn't at first, but when you find out he's stealing people's sparks,
Oh, no,
you
yeah,
pay
yeah.
attention.
I'm not saying that he's not powerful because of the name, but like, rebrand maybe, my guy. Like, like
And
his name is just
all powerful. You don't need to rebrand.
Yeah, I
his
think,
name is guys. His name is just Nicholas with a B in it.
And then he murders you and strings you up, and everyone's like, "Yep, still afraid."
Okay,
I
I'll be
didn't
afraid of Nicol B. Olus.
I never saw it as Nicholas. I saw it as like nickel the coin, and then bolus the thing you throw at people, and
That's
the-
also dumb.
But that makes
think
sense for
people-
who he is as a person. It's like everything about him is the trade deal and entrapping you. It's very cool. I thought.
You think people aren't scared of like Tommy Two Shoes?
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
man.
But I,
Only Tommy Three Shoes. How the hell did he get that third shoe? It keeps you up at night, man.
Well, these are the questions that need to be answered.
That's right.
do they?
damn right they do.
I'm fine with them going unanswered.
So, because I'm intrigued by it, what would everyone like? Sarcastic. It wouldn't just be like you did nothing with your planeswalker powers. Like, what would you do?
I mean, what exactly are planeswalker powers again? Like, you can jump between dimensions and you just have
You're
a vague mass of magic power?
you're
Think of yourself as Dr. Manhattan, but slightly less powerful.
No, not even that powerful. Here, I'll triple check, but I think it's like planeswalking and you're a powerful wizard. That's like it.
Like, you're just a powerful wizard that could go to different dimensions, right?
I think the multiple mana thing is important though. I think it's not
Oh,
just the
'cause-
power, it's the like you're not quite unstoppable, but like you
You
can
can-
take
you can-
armies on, basically.
Are all planeswalkers multicolored?
Like, I just don't have, like, goals or ambitions of any kind. I would just go around having fun. Like, you know?
I just imagine you with a little hat and the coconut with the flour in it drink.
Yeah, exactly. I would just go around in a Hawaiian shirt with some coconut rum, just like, "What's up, guys? Want to get weird?" I brought you off some penguins. You heard of those before?
Well,
Oh my god.
it's not like they just became planeswalker.
Oh
one
my
day.
god! After the mending, they couldn't transport other people, and all planeswalking tech stopped working. I'd be a millionaire.
Much more than a millionaire, but yes, you'd be very.
Also, it seemed like it said apparently like Teo Verida, once a rather poor shield mage on his homeworld, found that his spell casting became much stronger and more intuitive after his spark. So you're a stronger wizard. Like you're not like an amazing wizard, but your powers are increased.
So it would improve whatever power I already have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe.
So it's not like instant war status planeswalker. It's like hi, I'm Fred. I can transport between all realms, and also I got like a 5% boost in my magic ability. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to find the exact like.
See,
how godlike are they? But I am having.
I would definitely be an unset planeswalker. You know.
Oh, no mana color?
No, I mean, what's the name of they're like joke parody cards?
Unbroken,
set?
Unhinged? Unglued and
Unglued.
Unhinged, I think.
Yeah, I would definitely be one of those.
I could just see the me showing up. Like, knowing that, if I learned about Nicol Bolas, it would be hard to decide whether I was going to tell you about him or not. Maybe just cast a spell on you to keep an eye on you, and then if Nicol Bolas shows up, just appear and like grab you and get out of there. Be like, cool, so there was this guy named Nicol Bolas. I didn't feel it was important to tell you about it until just now. Because you're just kind of... You didn't feel like you were in on the vibe of let's fight Nicol Bolas. I talked to the delivery guy before I talked to you, let's put it that way.
just Nicol Bolas, who's that? Some kind of YouTuber?
Yeah.
Like,
he's the YouTuber that wants to steal everyone's YouTube account. Let's put it
honestly,
that way.
yeah, that's just dawning on me. It sounds like a username more than a real person name, you know?
That's fine.
Like, it's just two words slammed together.
That's fine.
Say that until he's in your face.
I mean, you remember what I said my preferred name was. Could you imagine a planeswalker roaming around calling himself that?
What was it preferred? I don't remember.
God, Emperor, King of all that was, is, and ever will be.
I absolutely can imagine a planeswalker. That's kind of more the vibe I feel like Nicol Bolas should be aiming for.
You can see why I consider him a legitimate threat. Or specifically, the shorter name that I'll allow people to call me is God King.
Oh man,
I'd be the
why
worst
would you
planeswalker.
allow them to call you by a shorter name?
Because sometimes we need to talk. Because sometimes we're in an emergency situation. We need to deal with stuff now, people.
Why would you allow them to call you? Why are you handing out your number?
The best way to establish dominance over people is to make them aware that they need you, and to establish that they should call on you in times of need, because you are a gracious ruler and will help them improve themselves.
Yeah. Self-help.
I mean, don't get me wrong, if I don't think they can do it, I'll fix it, but yeah, mostly self-help. They too can become as powerful as I am.
What? Why would you do that? I would immediately start killing people who I thought was close to my level.
It's not about killing people. That way, if I just went around killing people, I wouldn't have a delivery lead.
It's the ones that you think will one day become a threat.
One day
Honest-
or R, like Pickle Bowl is threat.
People seem to not figure out, like, no one really seems to know. So,
How powerful you are? That's weird.
yeah.
I guess like card game, you are extraordinarily powerful, but like in all the stories, it's like they did things.
Because, like, before you were a near omnipotent god, but now everyone's like, you're kind of just a dude that can teleport.
That
And
might be
apparently
enough.
you're not even immortal. You're just a dude that can teleport. So,
So the question then is like, if I become a planeswalker, so if we all became planeswalkers, we would get no magic. We would
I
just
would-
be possibly a little like stronger, faster, and leaner.
I mean,
I
my
mean,
assumption, and this might be wrong, is that by having the spark, you have like some form of magic with you.
yeah, I was figuring you would get some sort of like like based on your personality or whatever, like, you know, or a natural enhancement of your proclivities. You know, kind of like somebody who's really interested in like technology would probably just end up being a tech wizard. You know,
Ah. What would my
Oh my god,
that's why I'm just like I would just become a party god. That's the only thing I've ever been good at. It's having fun.
I guess I'd just be the self-help guy.
That is pretty much how you describe yourself as a planeswalker already.
Yeah. But I was
Going
just thinking
around
about,
helping
like,
people unlock their potential.
Yeah, because I was like, well, this is what I would do if I had unlimited power. So it would just do what I kind of was already doing, just make it easier to do that. I can up my etheric core!
And Lee would be more orange. That's your defining character trait, right, Lee?
What's
I'm
more
sorry.
orange?
Flatline.
Yeah.
The silence is real.
Right? So insulted.
I'm really confused. What is more orange?
I'm a little
What?
upset that no one seems to know. No?
I mean, I had to struggle to come up with my own. I'm like, I guess it's having fun. That's not exactly it. It's pretty hard to boil down actual complex, well-rounded individuals into single character traits, you know?
Nah.
Sorry, it's just really funny we did summarily disagree with that. Like, no, everybody is one thing.
If you claim to be something else, then you clearly don't know what you are, and should be disregarded at that point.
Oh, no, apparently some people don't even have magic. There's this dude called Veronos who was a soldier who planeswalked and learned how to craft things, but he's not really any different than any other soldier.
Learned how to craft what kind of things?
No, not magic, just craft things with Ethereum, which I'm assuming is like some kind of
Like energy source.
yeah. Like he
Like, or
is
something
no
like that.
stronger than any other any other artificer or soldier.
Artificers do a little bit of magic, right?
Yeah, they're explicitly magic scientists.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
in
like
D&D,
it's not like a crazy. So
I mean, was it something he could do before?
I don't think it was on his plane. So it didn't
Mhm.
matter. That's why.
he's just
And-
he's just looking
And
at
is it something literally every single planeswalker can do?
Probably, yeah, I think it could, yeah.
What do you mean, probably?
so close to beating Kilara.
Which means that since none of the other ones bother doing it, he's better at it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. He has a thing.
I guess. Like, I guess it's just like you can make more. You get the transport power, and then from there you can do stuff.
Yeah, that was basically it. Like his thing was I'm just gonna learn how to become an artificer from people that are good at being artificers. Like that was his thing. He had an open mind. Because
So-
apparently, yeah, you just
I mean, I guess maybe that is inherently what the power of a planeswalker is you're not... The boost in magic power is all right, but it's the fact that you can now travel to literally any kind of world to learn anything that you want. That is the real power.
True.
Oh my god, that means I could become the best prostitute in the world.
You could.
Oh, Javi, thank you for elevating this conversation to the final place it needed to go.
Too late. That's already what I'm doing with my planeswalking life.
There's plenty of more levels to go.
Oh, I would make Mario Kart happen. That's what I do with my planeswalker powers.
Like real life Mario Kart.
Yeah, I want a bunch of goofy creatures and go karts, chucking random items at each other.
Slight affinity for magic, and they can planeswalk.
Slight
then-
affinity.
Yep.
So in the Magic Legends game, therefore, your person you play as was already one of the most insanely powerful spellcasters out there, and then became a planeswalker. Like won the lottery 3 times in a row is what I'm hearing.
Basically.
Very nice. Yes! Now whenever I Mana Surge, which I don't know what that is, I summon a green ooze token.
That's the right click, Matt. Sorry, the R ability.
Right click.
The R ability.
Oh, the R, okay. Okay.
Or, yeah, that's Mana Surge.
Yeah.
Let's just say if all of us became Planeswalker, we would team up to get rid of Lee. Just because he'd be embarrassment as a Planeswalker.
What? No.
Okay. No offense to y'all, but I'm not sure I'd ever see you again if I had the powers of a planeswalker. I would just be off doing whatever.
I mean, not quite same, but same. Like, I would take the time to try to learn enough magic to be able to, like, check in on you guys, but otherwise, yeah. Like, defo pop around. Until I accidentally killed someone with my landing. That would be a problem. That would mess me up. That would mess me up hard. That I would be broken after that for a while.
Matt, what if every time you landed it was just Squee?
I would feel really bad about it until he was like, it's fine, and like explained that he's basically immortal, and then I'd be like, okay, and then just planeswalk with him.
Yeah, does he still get harmed if he's traveling with him?
Not planeswalk with somebody else anymore.
Or is there another Squee every time he does it?
These questions.
Like, could you start multiplying Squee by just bringing him with you so that the universe would have to pop out a new Squee for you to land on? Or is this like a time travel situation where it turns out it was the Squee from before? Or later? Now, these are the real questions.
He doesn't know. He's already been taken over by his doppelganger.
I think if you left and were completely gone, though, and I found out about Nicol Bolas, I would probably then chase you down. Hardly to make sure you weren't him, because it's too...
You're telling me our unhinged friend just disappeared about the same time we learned about this villain? If there's anything I know about stories, he's definitely that guy.
Or the secret answer to fixing the problem.
Listen, guys, if you want to make Mario Kart happen, you have to break a few eggs.
Corey causes the genocide of worlds just to make Mario Kart.
Are you telling me you don't want to see just like a go-kart race where people like are chucking shit at each other and
Just like
power sliding?
been on
I
it for
mean-
30 years.
I mean, I'd probably be okay till the little goblin came up screaming, asking for his freedom, and then you, out of hand, teleport him back into the cart and say, "Go, little goblin, go." That would probably be the point where I'd be like, I can't abide by this.
He was having fun a couple hundred years ago. I don't know what his deal is. How do you get tired of Mario Kart?
Oh no!
I really want to see if he can beat that polar bear in a race.
It's not even
Polar
a
bear.
trained polar bear, is it?
No, it's just it's not technically a polar bear. It's a sentient race of polar bear-like creatures from a certain dimension.
Let me go!
This is his family back at home. He said just 100 games, 100 races I could go back home.
Hey, they get to see him when we do the Arctic Tundra track. I mean, they're in the stands and he's got to stay in the car, but you know.
Every time they visit, it's you add on another 3 race. 5 if he wins.
No, yeah, definitely wouldn't be okay with that. Definitely wouldn't be okay with that.
I like how I just started off with the concept of this is cute and I think it would be fun to make it happen, and we've all turned me into some sort of trickster god.
I don't see what the trick
trick
is. I don't see what the trick is. It sounds like you just force it on them.
I mean, I'm forcing it on them now because they signed the contract.
That doesn't help your
Oh
case.
my gosh.
They said that this would sound cool, and I'm like, cool. I'm going to hold you to that. I can't be held accountable if they get bored a few hundred years in. I didn't. I'm still having fun.
That definitely feels like a moment where I would sit there and look at you and say, "You've become what you hated the most."
My mother.
A capitalist.
What? No one's making money off of this. It's just for my amusement.
You made a contract that you
Oh,
signed.
no. I've used legal jargon unironically.
Oh man. That would also be fun to be a Planeswalker law office.
What authority do planeswalkers need to answer to? Or are you just somebody who knows the laws in each individual realm? So it's like, listen, if you don't want to have to like slaughter that whole village, I know how to get you off the hook for this.
Yeah, stuff like that. I especially like the idea of doing I've only heard of it as a multi-level marketing scheme, but I like the idea of being the planeswalker who's sitting there and has like a phone that like occasionally rings, and I'm like, no, which Realm? No, that's not legally viable in that realm. Don't do that. I've heard about that. There was this guy who apparently had that kind of a thing where you can just call and you get to talk to a lawyer at any time. And he just called a lawyer once and was like, "Hey, so I see," and he describes the situation. "Would it be legal for me to do blank?" And the lawyer on the other line was like, "No, don't do that." He's like, "Got it."
Turns out there's not a lawyer at the other end. They just have a recording of a guy going, "No, don't do that." Works wonders.
90% of the problems figured out instantly.
Right. I imagine the vast majority of the time, if somebody's like, "Is this even legal?" the answer's probably no. If you have to think about it.
It's an interesting thing because it's both a yes and no situation. Because there's that moment where you're like, you're 10 steps in, and then you finally are like, wait, is this legal?
I have to check that part.
Well, in general, you don't live your life by that. You don't go like, is legal? Yes, no, okay, move forward. You just kind of do things, and only in the moment where you're like, wait a second, this could result in blank. Is this legal?
I know what you mean. For the longest time, I was not aware that a rolling stop at stop signs was not okay.
What?
Yeah.
Like, before you started driving or learning to drive?
Oh no, while driving. It was just like, yeah, you like don't have to like completely stop. You just slow down if no one's coming, and then you keep going. Like, I never got caught.
Oh man.
California roll.
Right? That's what part of it was confusing. It was like they call it the California roll. It's like legal here, not other states.
Oh my gosh. I should probably start opening up my stuff. I have a lot of gold chests and unrefined ether chests. And a spell infusion I can't use.
BRB.
BRB.
Mhm.
I made
My dad taught Ruby how to drive, and he taught her the California roll. Did not tell her it was illegal, and she did it during her driving test. Instant failed.
That is hilarious.
Uh,
Also awful.
yeah.
My condolences for the event.
That's one of
also,
those
it's
where it's
funny.
like. That's one of those where it's like you should have known it was illegal because you were reading the book and you took driving school. But
Let's take a look at premium again and how much it costs. Premium costs 1,000 of the Zenny coins. You gain levels by unlocking premium? Oh my gosh.
You can get it by not doing it too, so it's not like it's.
I know, but just gaining 15 levels would be nice.
Don't do that.
Matt, you do what you want to do. Actually, I'm not playing the game, so
I just don't know how much the coins cost.
It's one coin is 1 penny.
Okay, so that's $25? Yeah, that's $25. That's probably not worth it. And this resets?
Every 3 months or so.
Oh, I should be able to get to the end by 3 months.
Yes, you should. It's designed so that you should be able to.
Yeah. No, I mean, even with any missing days that I have, I should be able to reach it by the end of 3 months. Because I'm already at level 13, and I've only been playing, like, I think 13 days. 77 days remaining. I should be able to do it. I just need to make sure to try to keep doing it. I think that's going to be it, though. Alright. That's the game for today. Thank you, people, for watching.